Hey there, this is Mark Houlihan with Mustang360.com, and I'm at Steeda Autosports in Pompano Beach, Florida. To my left, Dario Orlando, president, principal, whatever title you want to give him, but he's the man here, and he's going to tell us a little bit about these two beauties right here today. Of course, they're both S550s, as you can tell. We have a triple yellow and a race red, but they're two different cars when you start getting underneath their skin. Why don't you tell us about the red one? I mean, this is your daily driver, right?
Well, that's the car that I drive most all the time, and it's a development car. And basically it has a Steeda cold air intake, which will be soon later this year CARB certified.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We've been working very hard with that. And also it has our complete, suspension handling package.
So it's got your progressive springs, all the bushings and all that stuff.
Exactly. And I like the progressive springs because the ride quality is phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
Especially around the roads here, where it's a little bit choppy and that. And then when you lean into the corners, the rate, the spring rate comes up quite significantly, so it has a really nice flat handling ride.
Yeah.
And
now this is a 6-speed manual car?
Yep.
Okay,
with triax Steeda shifter.
Triax shifter.
Yep. Yep.
That's got to be a lot of fun in this traffic down here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
First gear, back and forth.
Yep. First, second, third, and fourth. And then plus, what's really nice about the triax, I know a few of the people and enthusiasts out there are talking about shifter buzz. Mm-hmm. Well, it eliminates all that. Plus, with the way we engineered it with the Dynamax, there's no NVH in the car whatsoever. So, I mean, we're very proud of it. And, not only is it a nice short throw shifter, it's more positive, and we took Ford's design principles when we engineered it, to make it really complement the existing package.
Gotcha. Now, being an NA car, does this have any upgrades, cams or intake or anything like that? Or?
No, well, this car has the GT350R intake and throttle body.
Okay, I heard that's a very popular upgrade for the NA cars.
Yeah, with our cold air intake. And
I presume a nice Steeda tune is...
A nice Steeda tune is there.
All mixed up to make a nice performance salad.
Solid package, absolutely. And it really runs out real well. It really picks up the ponies at the upper RPMs, like above 6,500 up to 8,000 RPMs.
Wow, that's getting
so
up there.
For the road course enthusiasts, which we all know Steeda
definitely.
Our road racers, it's going to be a good package once we get completed with it.
So it really goes wide open on the straights and you can feel it.
Absolutely, a really nice package. Ford did a good job with it.
Now I see you've got some Nittos on here and some of your Steeda wheels and some aero management.
Right, our front splitter.
Yeah, the blackout on the hood.
Right.
It's just it's a sharp package. But me personally, triple yellow is me.
Okay.
I know. I may not look like it, but when it comes, I like a little flash in my car.
Right.
And then when you pop the hood on this thing, of course, I see the Vortec. Mm-hmm. So we all like a little whine with our horsepower. Tell us a little bit about this one.
This is 660 horsepower to the ground.
Nice.
This is one of the first developmental kits we worked with Vortec on, and it's the reason why we like the centrifugal blowers is because we're road racers. Mm-hmm. So this way we can maintain 135 temp inlet air temperature and not get a degradation of reduced timing and all that once you
all that heat soak when you're out on the track for multiple laps.
Exactly. Yeah. So we have a big heat exchanger up front. And the inlet air temperatures a weekend ago at Sebring, they never got over 135 degrees, whereas in a positive displacement blower, they climb up to 200.
And that was a hot weekend too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. The only trouble we had a little bit was with our engine oil temps were skyrocketing a little bit. So we're going to develop a oil cooler, tranny cool, and diff cooler, which we noticed at Sebring was our diff, tranny, and engine oil temps were getting pretty high.
There, yeah.
Engine cooling systems maintained pretty good. We had a little bit of engine coolant. Our temps were a little bit high on the Ego Boost, so we're working on a cooling system with that as well. So we're constantly at the tracks. We're grateful for Sebring to test the long term.
It's a great test bed.
Durability, and then furthermore with our great relationship with Palm Beach International Raceway. We'll get done in the afternoon and bolt up there and go on the road course for 2 or 3 hours and do testing and all that. And I remember telling you when we developed our front and rear stay bars for these cars back at our test track in Georgia, where we use South Georgia Motorsport Park, plus we have our own skid pad there now.
Nice.
We changed the front and rear stay bars over 400 times, and my tech got so fast at it, he could R&R a front stay bar in 7 minutes.
Wow.
I mean, it's amazing. So what you'll see in, our Ego Boost did really well. It was staying up and beating most of the V8 cars at Sebring, and with no better than Evan Smith driving. He was knocking it out of the park with that car. And it's good to have somebody like him who's such a good critic, evaluating such a well-balanced vehicle. And it was just like, man, so fast and flat out through the turns. It was amazing.
Your EcoBoost product line, I assume, for that particular test vehicle, is cold air, some tuning, and
right. And what's nice about that is it had the same cold air and tune that just got past all the carb emissions.
Approval. Okay.
And so we're just waiting for the paper.
So that's the stock turbo, the stock air exchanger, all that?
Right. We had an oversized heat exchanger, intercooler.
Okay.
Yeah, because
stock turbo.
Stock turbo. The only thing, intercooler was changed, cold air intake and tune. We even had the cats on it. No catalytic converter and stock exhaust
So using the stock downpipe with the stock cat in it.
Right, and we still were beating purpose-built race cars at Sebring, and we were the fastest of most V8s there.
It sounded like there were some upset people in the pits tossing their helmets aside in an angry manner.
They were, not so much that they were scratching their heads,
and four-cylinder.
Right. Evan had a ball with the car, so we were very proud to see him show his great driving style, his expertise, and his talent out there, and he really appreciated it. We had a good time. So.
Great. I assume my triple yellow beauty here has all the same suspension as this car as far as
well, that's a good
bushings?
question, because this one has our prototype coilovers on it. We're working in collaboration with RideTech on coilover technology and just sharing information back and forth to come up with different systems.
So this car's got coilovers on it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Very nice. Looking forward to driving it.
Oh yeah, you'll enjoy it. We've had this car supercharged for the last, year or so, and no durability issues whatsoever. I mean,
and I know you don't baby it.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, if anyone's going to break it, you guys are, because you got to find the weak link so you can develop new parts.
Right. Racing either proves the theory or destroys it.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things, like you won't believe what you find out on the racetrack where you would never ever encounter it on the street. I mean, racing and us having these tracks available to us at any time or any day during the year gives us an advantage over our competitors. Nice. Because we're constantly, taking our stuff to the track.
You just let the cat out of the bag a little bit on the new coilovers. What else is on the horizon for Steeda as far as Coyote or EcoBoost performance parts, or even just S550? Suspension, body, interior, what's on the drawing board that our readers might see?
Oh, sure.
3 to 6 months down the road, or maybe even sooner.
Well, we have our new advanced upper camber arm that's available. That's, for extreme lowered cars, and through which we also tested at Sebring. That just became available. We have the new Steeda Pro Action adjustable shocks that will be released within a day or two. What's nice about that shock, we spent 6 months developing the valving on this, and again, we had take apart shocks in and out of the car, and from one extreme to another.
A lot of testing.
You could, you can loosen them up for drag racing, and you can firm them up for road racing. And what's nice is these, specifically designed, dampers that we built. You can use any kind of spring combination you want and tune it to that spring combination. Because everybody, we listen to the people in our community and on the social networks. They say, hey, this shock is under dampered, over dampered, this, that. Well, our new Steeda, Pro Action shocks, you can tune it right to your specific springs. Well, no problem.
You, if anyone, would know that there's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all when it comes to a suspension solution.
Absolutely.
Whether it be shocks and struts, the springs, bushings, arms, front and rear sway bar, anti-sway bars. I mean, you have to tie it all together for what the purpose of the vehicle is.
Right.
A lot of people make the mistake of, I'm going to go drag racing, I'm going to go road racing, and I'm going to drive it every day. Well, you can do all three of those okay. Right. But if you really want to do one of them well, you have to put the right suspension on.
You're absolutely correct. Yep, absolutely. So, and then also we have our Steeda certified GT350R ultralight G-Track race coming out. That will be out in the next couple weeks.
So all you lucky Shelby owners, hit them up.
Oh, you'll love it. And we're going to be introducing probably 30 new parts for all the new GT350R owners. And because we have two GT350s in our possession, one in Valdosta and one that's here in Florida, and we're doing between the two engineering teams, we're doing collaboration to bring the best products out, not only for the GT350R owners, but also for the mainstream Mustang guys too, for the S550.
Well, as soon as I win the lottery and order my GT350, I'll be sure to give you a call.
Okay, great.
Dario, appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure to see you. Beautiful
Likewise.
cars.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to turn around real quick, I'll just take my pick and head out.
Okay, very good.
All right. Take care.